Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Returner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pass is incomplete. He caught it, but couldn't get his feet down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw again. Quick completion to the tight end. The reception gets him at 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Trying to extend the play. On the move, looking deep. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
And the Tigers pick up enough for a first down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Single back takes the handoff. Running through the tackle. And the one moves the ball to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Sack sets up second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? Across the 40. Inside the 20. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback escapes the pocket. catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The pass rush closing in. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
NC State getting set for their 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, NC State. This quarterback on fire today. Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Lewis. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. We pressure him and sack him. They've been tackled inside the 10.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And the quarterback dropping back. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Well, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
That one lands and bounces out of bounds. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Clemson. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And they'll use the ground game here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. He's on the run. Launches deep. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. So after the momentum shifts, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't I have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense and the guy that has a chance to win this game? Maybe going back and forth all game.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Going again on 2nd and 10. Checks this down to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Bringing pressure. Nice throw, caught for a completion. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket now. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
NC State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Throws it to the right. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. Football is coughed up by the returner inside their own 20. The kick team grabs the ball.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball. And after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it, and you can't hold on to the football.
1st and goal here for the offense. Handoff from the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. Back in front of this shootout, 35-28. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Lewis. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps it's just time for a couple plays before the half. Testing the right side here. It's a solid gain, moves the ball outward to 28. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Handoff heading left. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Gain makes it second and medium. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Down he goes, a sack.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Broke out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
And that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today. And the Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. He's at the 50. Now the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Return, a pick 6. Touchdown, North Carolina State. So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Grab down the middle. It's Furtado. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Caught over the middle. It's Furtado. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The Tigers come to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail them. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down at the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or will they have to settle for three?
An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, NC State. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On 1st down, it's play action. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The ball is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolfpack. It was a foot race, and he won it. Extra point try coming now. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And there's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quick throw, catch made. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback at that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Clemson. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, NC State 56, Clemson 35.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. The shotgun running play call. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first-and-goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're going to come up short of the... They've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
NC State 56, Clemson 42.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Eludes a tackle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
They'll run it here. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And now from the pistol formation. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like NC State will have the first down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. NC State comes to the line quickly. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read.
Bro, just run the clock out. You already chewed clock, bro. Just run the clock out. Game's over. Got somewhere to go, bro. It's just sitting out that deep, bro. You already chewed clock. Just keep chewing it, bro.
So here we go. Third down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt.
You're not even going to score.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. NC State lines up first and goal.
What happened last time, bro?
Keeper. Touchdown, North Carolina State. This offense cannot be stopped.
What happened last time?
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this
Ran it up on your last 5 times.
And they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And the point after is right down the middle.
You got it.
He's set to kick the ball off now.
I ain't worried, bro.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
As long as you remember, that let me know you remember.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Using the ground game.
I won't remember this, bro. I ain't even gonna recruit this team.
He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. First down here for this offense.
Good game, bro.
Keeping it on the ground here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.